Hey everyone, today is March 11th, 2025, and tonight we're going to be walking from downtown Miami to Brickell. We're currently standing right outside the beautiful Aston Martin residences, and we are overlooking the Brickell Key neighborhood. So if I turn the camera this way, you see Brickell. This is the W Hotel and Tower. And then this is an island called Brickell Key. So let's go ahead and get this walk started. It's a beautiful night in Miami. It's roughly 80 degrees and very, very low humidity. Now, if you haven't been to downtown Miami in quite some time, most likely things look pretty different. There's a lot of new development going up here. Obviously, with the building we have right in front of us, the Aston Martin residences, but also right across the street from the Bayfront Marketplace, or the Bayside Marketplace, you have the Waldorf Astoria residences going up, which is going to be the tallest building south of One World Trade Center in New York. Behind us you have the Mastro's, which is a really nice steakhouse. And then you have Novico right here. And of course, you have the Metromover station. This is the newly finished Miami Riverway, or the Miami River Greenway, which this was closed because they were building this as they were constructing the Aston Martin residences. So it's pretty cool that it's open now. This is great for, walking your dogs, taking a jog after work. And it is a very, very luxurious place right on the water. Here you can see one of the main lobbies of the Aston Martin residences. You have two lobbies here. Across the street you have Hell's Kitchen. That is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant. But look at those big balconies that you get with the Aston Martin. Sometimes if we look in the water, you could see some fish with the lights of the boats. It's really peaceful here, especially overlooking Brickell Key. And then here you're going to see the main valet. At Aston Martin residences. It looks like a nice Lamborghini Urus. Here you can see a boat driving by. Very tropical. So if you don't have a car, but you own a unit at the Aston Martin residences, you could just drive your boat right up to the dock, which is pretty cool. And here's lobby number 2. Now the views are pretty incredible too from Aston Martin residences. depending on the visibility of the day, you can see all the way out to South Beach. You can enjoy the views of Fisher Island, Biscayne Bay. And this river walk will lead you right into the Epic Marina. So this is all redone now, which looks great. You can see some of the boats or the yachts that are docked here. And we are going to continue up and walk right past the JW Marriott Essex House, or the JW Marriott, excuse me. And then we're going to walk over the bridge to Brickell. So it's going to be the main transition from downtown Miami to Brickell. Here's another really, really nice boat here. We'll go up the stairs at the Epic Hotel and Tower. Always has really nice cars in here. We're going to merge now on Southwest or Southeast 4th Street. And then we will make a right and walk over the bridge. Where we're going to have really good views of the W Hotel. If you continue to drive down, that's going to be the main valet entrance to the Aston Martin. And then just off to our right is the JW Marriott marquee. Just off to your right, you're going to have a great view of the Miami Tower. Love how it's always lit up. Okay, we are officially making the transition from downtown Miami to Brickell. This is really the main financial district. You can see the Bank of America Tower just as you go over the bridge. And you also have some pretty big projects that are in the works, such as Ken Griffin's new Citadel Tower. This is always a great view here. Standing on top of the bridge and looking back over. You can see a lot of people enjoying a dinner, overlooking the water. And we might be able to see some fish tonight. If I extend the camera further over, you could see some fish swimming around. And again, great views of Brickell Key. It's almost like living in Atlantis. That's really one of the only ways I could describe it. When we get about, I would say, 3/4 of the way over the bridge, and if you look back, you're going to have a very unique view of the Aston Martin residence. Not too much traffic tonight. It is a Tuesday night. And then this is looking back over where we started the video in downtown Miami, just outside of the gorgeous new Aston Martin residences. You could also see a little bit of the top of the 200 Southeast Financial Center, which is the temporary headquarters of Citadel. And right as we head down, you're going to have the valet for the residences at the W, or Icon Brickell. As well as the hotel area. I always like looking at this building because of the columns. You can kind of make out faces in the columns, which is pretty cool. So here you can see the W and the Icon Brickell. And again, looking back towards downtown Miami. You could also see a little bit of the City National Bank building, or the Miami Tower, and the Hyatt Regency. But for now, we're going to be crossing the street and then heading over to the main area of Brickell, as well as Mary Brickell Village. this pretty cool pink Cybertruck, or reddish color. Another exciting building that's going to go up in Miami is the Mercedes-Benz residences. We're going to make a right on 6th Street. And this will loop us around by the Brickell City Center. I really like the First Presbyterian Church over here. Well, you know, maybe we'll continue to go down. We'll try to go down one more. .600 Brickell. Now there's a halted construction project of One Brickell City Center. However, the demolition for One Bayfront Plaza has commenced. So that is underway. And this is looking at the main area of Brickell, as well as the Brickell City Center. And as we make this right, we're going to be taken into the main part, just under the Brickell City Center. I believe there's a newly opened espresso store at the city center. You're also going to see the Metro Mover station. Oh, I almost forgot, you also have the Dolce & Gabbana residences too. I feel as if there's an overbuilding of sorts of these branded condominiums. If you think about it, if you go further up towards Sunny Isles Beach, you have the Bentley residences, you have Porsche Design Tower, You have the two St. Regis residences going up as well. Then you have the Aston Martin residences, the Waldorf Astoria, and the Mercedes-Benz. However, there's a lot of demand. They've been selling really, really well at record-breaking price per square foot. And that's really a testament to the business-friendly environment that Miami and the state of Florida has cultivated, where a lot of people want to be down here, working, living, building businesses. Here's the parking garages at the Brickell City Center. The daily max is $48 a day, according to that sign over there. You also have a WeWork. And you have these interconnecting sky bridges as well. It's a very cool place. It feels very futuristic. I'll kind of stand off to the side so you can see the interconnecting sky bridges of sorts. So if it's a rainy day, you never have to come to the ground floor in order to get around. You can do your shopping, pretty much live and work. There's condos and rental apartments above here. Right at the main shops at Brickell City Center. Okay, and here is Miami Avenue. I believe this is one of the oldest bars in the United States, right in front of us. This is probably the most fashionable and most popular neighborhood to live, at least right now in Miami, right as we make this left. This is really where everybody wants to be. And you can see the SLS Lux residences in the distance. And across the street, this is this brand new Nespresso store. I was in here earlier today. It's actually pretty cool. All right, we have the light, we could cross. This is going to bring us towards this new restaurant called The Henry, right on the corner. You also have a Lucid Motors, you have an Apple store on the second floor. This is the Mini Manhattan, as they call it.
Everything here is like a little modern, you know.
You have the main Lucid Motors showroom across the street. This is probably my favorite intersection, mainly because you look up and you have this very cool view of the SLS Lux residences. Very cool, very modern, futuristic. I really like it here. If you're used to the fast-paced kind of city life of New York, even LA or maybe San Francisco, I think you'd like it here. As we turn around, you have the main kind of signage. You can see Brickell City Center as it loops around. And then a cool picture of that sky bridge that will take you across. Looking back at the Henry, which is that new restaurant, and then looking up at all the condos. So if you have an apartment here, in theory, you could just take the elevator down. You never have to go outside, and you could just shop, get some dinner, get some breakfast, lunch, whatever, a coffee at Brickell City Center, and you never have to leave your apartment, so to speak, which is pretty cool. This is headed towards the Brickell City Center, which has a lot more shops and restaurants. And this is the main valet area of the SLS Lux Tower. You're going to have Moxie's on the right-hand side, which is a very popular nightlife place, like a bar. And now we're on the corner of Southeast 9th Street and South Miami Avenue. This building right on the left-hand side of your screen is the tallest building in Miami. That's the Panorama Tower, soon to be dethroned by the Waldorf Astoria residences that we spoke about a little bit earlier. They got Moxie's across the street. P.F. Chang's here. It's really nice. One of the things I like about it the most is the cleanliness. If you notice, the sidewalks are well maintained. There's not garbage overflowing everywhere. It's quite nice. You also feel really safe here too. Here you have the Miami PD. Big shout out to the Miami Police Department. It's almost like being in a video game, to be honest. And here is the valet. I believe this is the valet for Moxie's or the valet in general for the Mary Brickell Village, just in general. Regardless, really nice vehicles here. I'm not a big car guy, but these look really nice. Back here you have a Shake Shack. This is the main Starbucks. It's closed now, but if you walk all the way to the back, you'll have a Shake Shack as well. Looks like there's quite a few people at the restaurant, even though it's a Tuesday night. Still seems to be pretty busy. Across the street's the North Italia. As you could tell as we made the transition from downtown Miami to Brickell, this is really where the nightlife takes place and happens. And those are those three SLS Lux residences. Looks like they're having a big birthday party or something. We'll continue to walk down. You're going to see Sexy Fish, which is a big nightlife spot here in Brickell. I've never been here, but everybody always tells me it's pretty good. On the weekends, it'll be pretty packed. You can see the gentleman at the valet here. We'll follow right behind this guy. This steakhouse is very good. This is an Argentine steakhouse. And we'll make a right at the corner here on Southwest 11th Street. And then we'll take one more lap through the main area of the Mary Brickell Village. But the lifestyle here is great, because you have big city feel while being in the tropics. I mean, I think it's around 11 p.m., maybe 11:15, 11:30. And you do have a lot of people out still if you walk around Brickell. It's also a very young vibe, a young feel. Oh, here's the Metro mover going by. I'm glad that I caught that. That also gives it a very futuristic vibe to see the trains elevated, kind of meandering their way through the city. Kind of unlike New York, where it's obviously underground, for the majority of it anyway, outside the boroughs. And this is that steakhouse I was talking about. This is very good. They also have a location in Sunny Isles Beach. I've been to both this one and the location in Sunny Isles. Very good.
Yeah, I'm like just.
This is quite a nice dining setup here. And then you have a nice bar setup here. Definitely a tropical vibe for sure. This is now the corner of Southwest 10th Street. Everything here is stop signs. There are no traffic lights. That's one thing to keep in mind. So just have to be careful for vehicle traffic, blowing the stop signs potentially. Back here is a really good all-you-could-eat sushi place. But here we are back at the Valet again. I'll take us on a lap behind. But I believe all of this area is going to be taken down, and in its place is going to be new construction, high rise. Although I think this looks nice as is, but anyway, so the all-you-can-eat sushi place is in the back. There's also little shops. I think there's a barber shop over here. There's a cigar shop to your left. Most everything is closed because it's so late. Here's that barber shop. And then if you go all the way to the back here, this is that sushi place I was talking about, Kan Sushi, K-A-N. This place is fantastic. I believe it's $60 a person. and it's all you could eat sushi. It's really good. I probably come here once or twice every time I'm back in Miami. And it appears to be pretty busy, even still for being so late. And this pizza restaurant is always busy as well. And it makes a complete loop around. And here we are, right back at the main Brickell Village Valet and the main entrance of the Moxie's. Here's the main entrance to the Moxie's, the main front door. Pretty busy crowd for a Tuesday. Here's one more look back. As you can see, a lot of people choosing to dine outside. Really fun environment. Lots of young people. And then the backdrop are all of the luxury condos in Brickell.
Hey, I live in Miami Gardens, bro. For real, for real.
All right, now we're back at South 8th Street. And right back at the Lucid. There's also a Saks Fifth Avenue in here. Wow, check out that Lucid. Looks like the sidewalk is closed, so we'll have to go around. So you get to see a little bit of the inside of the Brickell City Center. And the Saks Fifth Avenue. If we make this right, that'll give us to the street entrance. And then we've successfully been able to circumvent the traffic. And we can make this right. And here you'll have the main entrances to the WeWork, the McKinsey & Company. You also have KPMG. This is 2 Brickell City Center. And this is an awesome view of the Miami Tower in the backdrop. Very, very cool. Love the mural on the smoke shop here. Brickell Smoke Shop, very, very Miami with the flamingos. And here's a quick peek at the inside of the new Nespresso store. I'm thinking about getting a new Nespresso for my apartment in New York. But very, very beautifully done. All right, that will conclude our walking tour from downtown Miami to Brickell. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for more Miami walking tours, and if you need help purchasing a property and relocating here, feel free to reach out to us at the email address below. We are the Kirsten Jordan team at Douglas Elliman, and we'd love to help you relocate right here to Brickell, Miami. Thanks so much for watching.